Good afternoon. My name is Luciana. Today, our team is excited to introduce to you Kitcheneer, our food-driven company. Next slide, please. Kitcheneer is launching a new app called Kitchen Compass, and our vision is summed up in our slogan, AI for a better kitchen. Kitchen Compass uses artificial intelligence to create a kitchen experience that's easier and more responsible. Next slide, please. 1/3 of all food produced globally ends up wasted every year. For families, that means money lost when groceries expire or they sit unused. But beyond the financial impact, wasted food contributes heavily to greenhouse gas emissions and missed opportunities to feed those in need as well. Another challenge is that many people lack the creativity or knowledge to make meals with what they already have, which often leads to overbuying groceries and even more waste. Together, these issues show why food is both a global and household problem that we need to solve. Next slide. Our solution is Kitchen Compass, an AI-powered app designed to make everyday kitchen decisions easier at a high level. It helps families save money by suggesting recipes that use what's already in their fridge, and it alerts users before food goes bad. It also connects extra food to local donation centers, turning potential waste into community support. The focus here is on simple, practical outcomes for the user, making cooking easier and reducing waste, as well as helping others. Now I'm going to hand it off to Valerie, who will take us through the more technical side of things.
Hello, my name is Valerie, and I am the data scientist / ML engineer. Kitchen Compass has an AI-powered food waste reduction system that provides a clear, real-time plan for every ingredient. Use it, donate it, or discard it. We start with cells 1 and 2, which is the setup portion. They install our libraries and set system parameters. Cell 3 is the data acquisition. It downloads a large recipe database to create our master ingredient list, important for recommendations. As shown, it identified over 24,000 unique ingredients. So the innovation lies in combining multiple ML algorithms for a comprehensive real-time solution. The random forest classifier algorithm implemented in Cell 4 forms the basis of our predictive modeling. This model is trained using synthetic data generation based on food science, using features like shelf life ratio. It calculates a spoilage risk score for every item, determining its urgency, whether it's critical, high, or low, or medium, and providing immediate actionable risk assessment with a high accuracy at 98.8%. The Cell 5 handles the smart matching. Here we use two key techniques. TF-IDF factorization turns ingredient text into numerical vectors, representing the importance of each ingredient. There is also cosine similarity. It measures the angle between your list of available ingredients and every recipe in the database, quickly finding the best matches. Additionally, we use fuzzy string matching for accuracy and ingredient name normalization. This system then applies risk prioritization. Recipes that use critical items are ranked highest, ensuring at-risk food is consumed first. If food is still good but can't be used, Cell 6 handles donation. Based on your zip code, it suggests local food banks and calculates your environmental impact metrics. So all these components are brought together in the final interface. Here I already have a few ingredients inputted, so I just generate the data table and I can manually set the expiration date to whatever day I want. Let's say for the milk, I put it to tomorrow. So we run the analysis with the zip code, let's say 33028, and then you just press analyze and recommend. Takes a few seconds, and then we can see we have the food manager analysis report. There is the spoilage risk analysis. Each ingredient has its own rating with a suggested time frame. Because I put milk to expire tomorrow, this needs to be used immediately. And as we can, the recipe recommendation is ranked by urgency. Recipes using critical items receive spoilage waiting to appear higher, actively mitigating waste. Finally, the system identifies 5 donation-eligible items. If the person isn't planning on using them, it retrieves the local center here at Feeding South Florida and provides the measurable benefit: 15 meals provided, over 47 kilograms of CO2 saved, and more. Overall, this system provides a smart, clear, and measurable strategy to fight food waste. Thank you. I'll be passing it over.
When designing Kitchen Compass, we have to think carefully about the ethical challenges it could raise. Recipe suggestions need to be inclusive so that users with different diets, different allergies, or different cultural preferences feel supported. Privacy is also critical. The app relies on sensitive household data like fridge inventory and donation details, so that information must be encrypted and never shared without consent. Accessibility is another priority, making sure the app is simple to use for everyone, including those with limited technical skills or disabilities. Finally, we plan regular audits to check for bias or errors so the app remains accountable and trustworthy. Next slide, please. Our goal is to make Kitchen Compass fair, transparent, and inclusive for all users. Fairness means equal access to recipe suggestions, regardless of culture, diet, or income level. Transparency means clearly explaining how spoilage alerts and recommendations are generated so that users understand the process. Inclusivity means designing with accessibility in mind, offering multilingual support, voice commands, and high contrast visuals. And to align with responsible AI practices, we only collect the data that's truly necessary with user content while supporting sustainability and community impact. I will now be passing this presentation on to Juan for a look into the business side of everything.
The core purpose of this app is to reduce the food waste by using artificial intelligence to predict spoilage before it happens, by analyzing what users already have at home or what restaurants and stores have in their inventory. The app can recommend ways to use the ingredients in time, lowering food costs and contributing to environmental sustainability. This aligns well with the ESG goals, which many companies are now prioritizing. One of the strongest aspects of this solution is how it integrates multiple stakeholders in the food industry. Grocery stores, for example, can share expiration date, purchase receipts, and information about near expiry discounts. Manufacturers can provide accurate shelf life data and support smart packaging such as QR codes and RFID tags that helps track products more precisely. Next slide, please. Now, let's look at why the food industry plays such an important role in this project. A strong partnership across the industry directly enhances the quality of the app. Supermarkets can share real-time expiration and pricing data. Manufacturers provide the reliable shelf life information needed to make accurate spoilage prediction. Restaurants gain access to insight that helps them to reduce their own waste and cut costs. These contributions make the AI smarter and more reliable, and in return, food business benefit from lower waste disposal expenses, stronger sustainability, branding, and improved customer engagement. The analytics generated by the app, such as which items are wasted most frequently, can help companies adjust production, packaging, and supply chain decisions. An additional advantage in this app ability is to learn from consumption patterns. Over time, it builds a predictive models of user behavior. This allows to suggest smarter shopping lists, and eventually will integrate barcode recognition to register products the moment they are purchased. That creates a seamless, automated way to track food from the store to the fridge.
For our logo, We focused on capturing the idea of movement and direction. The curved lines around the compass shapers represent continuous motion to help symbolize how the app is always guiding users in their kitchen directions, including a compass was intentional as well. Kitchen compass is meant to help people navigate their cooking and ingredient management. So the symbol reinforces that sense of guidance we wanted to create for our users. We also incorporated familiar kitchen elements and the product name directly into the design. The design of this logo, it keeps grounded in supporting everyday home cooking in a simple, recognizable way. However, now for our company design, our company logo combines clean, familiar kitchen imagery with the guiding theme behind our app. The kitchen utensil icon anchors the design, making it instantly clear that our product focuses on home cooking. Paired with the name Kitchen Compass, the logo creates a straightforward and recognizable identity. Moreover, it creates something users can immediately associate with practical help in the kitchen. So, with that, here are the references, and thank you.